Let me tell you about the first time I ever performed at the Kenyan National Theatre. It didn't start at the National Theatre, it didn't start on stage. It started with me wanting to be a serious-looking student. So I went for this marketing students meeting. These two ladies.
Marketing students? No, but you can audition.
Audition for marketing students?
No, for drama club.
I auditioned. Next thing, I am the chairman of the club. Not only that, they had booked the National Theatre for the I remember it was the 20th of November, for a musical which hadn't been completed. The script was halfway. What? It didn't have music, it didn't have everything, but the date was booked. And so we went on this run looking for guys. Hey, can you sing?
Yeah, man, I used to sing in the shower.
Right, and it's true, they did come out with shower singing, but that's beside the point. The day of the show arrives. Everyone just brings whatever they have from their homes. The props on stage were from people's houses. There was actually a lady's sitting room that was empty at the time of the premiere night because her furniture was on stage. That's what we were using. We had to get the show done. And we were ready for the opening night. This was my first time at the Kenya National Theatre. This is before it was renovated. It still had the rats and everything. So there was a rat for the changing rooms. There was one for the washrooms. There were rats for the chairs. It was, equal opportunities rodents. 4 people came for that show. 4. We had more friends as ushers and all than we had audience members. So what we did is we got the ushers to sit down so that it feels like we have an audience. And so the show began. The only thing was the music tracks for performance were delivered about 2 hours before the show. So the cast had never heard the music tracks. And then it occurred to us, oh yeah, they are on CD. So we needed a CD player. So we got someone to bring their Discman. Look it up. And that's when you realize that Discmans have this funny setting. When you press play, it has a beep. So it's... Guys didn't know what track that is. And so they missed their cue to sing the lyrics. So all right, opening number didn't go too well. And then there was one scene which was really intense.
Pronouncing judgment on some people
who had disobeyed some orders of some sort. And one of the pillars that we had on the stage, it just fell down. There was silence. Guys didn't know what had happened. But you stay in character. Like, guards, pick that up. And so you pronounce the judgment faster because you don't want anything else falling on people. They might get hurt. And a few more things fell down and broke. The guy who was doing the lights didn't know where to point the spotlight. So there were lots of scenes that were missed out. But the 4 people who came, first of all, somehow paid attention to the story. Yeah. And they applauded our courage. I didn't hear anyone say it was really good quality or anything like that. They just applauded our courage and zeal. But that was where we started from the bottom, mostly cleaning up the mess we had made.